3. We're in Stavanger. Excuse what I look like. I've literally just woken up and my voice is awful from all the showering last night. I just want to show you what I've woken up to. It's 7:55, so we're in port, but we're not docked quite yet. So let me show you. Oh yeah, it's raining. Of course, it's absolutely hammering it down. Still very pretty though. Look at the bridge. We're turning round. Wow, amazing. Very cool out there. Cold as well. We're gonna go have breakfast, get dressed, etc. Then have breakfast, obviously. Hopefully the rain will stop. I've got phone signal finally, and my phone is going absolutely nuts. I got a lot to do. I will see you in a minute. Us turning in Stavanger. I'm glad I managed to capture that, but I gotta go have a shower now. Breakfast, just went to the buffet. I've got a waffle, 2 different types of sausages. One's a black Angus sausage.
Oh, it's really nice.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Bacon, hash browns, scrambled egg, beans, juice and tea. One thing I will say, if you're getting food for multiple people, so for example if Matt was here, I'd be having to get food for him, you'd have to go back again a couple of times because there are no trays. Now I know you can ask for assistance, but I couldn't see anybody who was there doing that. Might be a bit of an issue, so maybe going to like the main dining room where you get table service, you get the same food, would be better, but up to you really. Sausages, bacon, there were scrambled eggs there earlier as well. There's like folded scrambled eggs, scrambled egg, bread pudding, baked beans, sausages, although hash browns they've all gone, rolls, there's waffles, more bread, and then you get the same again down the end. And you come the other side, you've got diet counter, and then all your muesli stuff, tomato juice, blueberry smoothies, more muesli, granola, etc. Fruits. Oh, they've got yogurt as well. I'll probably have that another day. Yogurt, etc. And then you've got like charcuterie, cheese, sausage, hams, etc. And then you've got your Marmite and golden syrup, maple syrup, sauces. And then you've got some little pastries, some croissant, toast. And you've got your milks and stuff. There are alternative milks as well. So you've got rice milk, almond milk, oat milk, soy. Oh, there's all sorts actually, that's pretty good. And then you've got your cereals. Here's the Danishes. Little, I might just get a croissant. Honey and walnut Danish, no. Our pain au chocolats are all gone. You've got juices in the morning, they are watered down, they're not pure juices. Your tea and coffee, those are here all the time. And milk, but the juices are only here in the morning. It's water normally. You forget how big the ship is when you're on it. Here it is, and we're right opposite the little white houses. We're just gonna have a wander around. It's quite bright, actually warmer than it looks, which is nice. We go, we're tourists. Steep. Oh, some of them are quite old, and well, they're all old, but some of them look older than others.
The guides, the port guides said they're some of the best preserved wooden houses in the world.
Wow, very pretty. All the flowers, gardens and everything.
And then, boom, cruise ship.
Yeah, it's what you imagine like an alien ship coming in would be like. It's a bit wider up here, and these ones are a bit bigger. Oh, 18 degrees in Norway doesn't feel like 18 degrees at home.
No, quite hot.
Oh, it's very cobbly. Matt would struggle on this. Yeah. Oh, there's a little park and stuff. 7-Eleven, Burger King. There's a little market, summer market on as well, which is quite cute. The cobbles and stuff are quite tough going. If you've got disability problems, they are quite uneven. I think you'd struggle with a non-powered wheelchair, for example, in those types of things. And it's quite steep as well in places. I'm sure there are flatter routes you could take. So it's not accessible, but it's just going to be a bit tougher. We're just walking into the town as well now. This is all just off the cruise ship. We've not taken a tour or anything like that. There's the little market. It's like traditional Norwegian things. The mothership calls. Oh. In like a little Norwegian shop just off the port, and they got loads of tourist stuff, like new stuff. Lots of trolls. Oh, this print's cute. They like the felt animals and things here. Arctic candy. Warning, moose crossing. Or a whale. Or we can get some Norway jumpers, jackets. If you've forgotten your raincoat, you can get one. 1090, so 109. More hats. There's the other Starbucks. Don't need another Starbucks. The architecture, like, you get really little, like, funky old stuff, and then like real modern concrete jungle. Oh, is that an actual supermarket?
Should we look in there?
Yeah, there's an extra. That's where we're going. I'm just gonna go in the little supermarket and see what we can get. Oh, okay. It's like a 2-layer store. There's H&M upstairs. Chunk of watermelon. Exotic taste Fanta. As you can get sandwich stuff, like lunch stuff.
Really nice.
What's that? What size is that? Like a
Pretzel type?
It's like a pretzel bagel. Oh, we've got like burrito pulled pork, burrito vegan, chicken killing, I think it is.
Beef.
You can get some lunch stuff. You don't have to go and eat in the restaurants. Just like your normal food. Got like a salad state, like build your own salads. The random, there's packs of cans down there as well. Yes, it's like £1 something for the can, like a can of Fanta. Just gonna have a look at their bread section. And you can pick your breads and get it sliced. And they've got the prices. Oh, and all your cakes. Coop Horn Grove, 30, about £3. Look at that. And you've got your donuts and your cake. Oh, wow, they look amazing. They're like school breads. Different flavours. It feels more like an ingredient store rather than lots of pre-packed things. Like, at home, oh, you have got like some sauces. You've got American classic mac and cheese. It's going to be like £7.60. Well, I'm literally just converting straight into pounds. It's obviously about 25% difference, so maybe about £5 for that. That's expensive. It's like Nutella, but not Nutella. Lemon and lime, apple, mango, Oh, there's watermelon, vannon melon. I can get that.
Is it called apple sim? That's got a picture. Orange.
Orange, apple soft. Yeah, okay. Mango. But these are squashes.
Oh, wild raspberry.
Wild raspberry, lemon and lime. Jawed bark. I'm intrigued by this.
Oh, or is this squash or you?
Yeah, it is. Look, it's got a little. This has got a little conversion thing on it.
Oh yeah, add still or sparkling water.
Yeah.
I might try that. Epicurean.
I might get this. Watermelon lemonade. Very cute little streets. Oh, that's cute. Oh, Laura. There's a whole shop. Yeah. Laura's been looking for an actual real bag. That's where all the money's going. It's cute little shopping. There's a Helly Hansen down there as well. Very cute. And we're going into the Farraven shop. I've been in the Raven Cranken store, and Laura's had a look at every single bag in there. Bless her. They're very cool, but a similar price on Amazon. But the guy in the shop was incredibly helpful, even though Laura had a fake bag. They were still really good. It's very, very cute here. She's in Helly Hansen at the moment. Let me show you the streets. There's lots of like shops and things. Very, very cute. The prices are quite comparable to the UK, and you can do tax back stuff, but it seems a little bit complicated. And Helly Hansen. It's raining, so we're in phone mode. Osmo needs to make the Pocket 3 waterproof. It's very busy in there. It's very popular. There's a bar, vinyl bar. Very cute little alleyways. Oh look, that's very cute.
Oh, that shop ahead looks good.
That does. We'll go in there. Nil, that looks like tiger. Right, I think that's where we're heading. We're not going to run out in the road though because I can hear vehicles. It's very cobbly and it's slippy. That's another thing if you're not so good on your feet. I'm going now. Oh yeah, it's this way. This is the colourful street. There is a name for the street, I can't remember. Overall Homegate Street. Beautiful. Got all these very colourful bucket and boards. Oh, book. It's like a book. It's raining. It's not raining heavy though, like it was this morning, thankfully. So we've had a little trundle round the shops, loads of shops with some really nice stuff. And now we're just in the port. I turn around, there's a fancy private yacht. And there's Iona. Look at her. She's huge. It's when you see her next to everything that you realise just how big she is. Very, very big ship. This is what it's like when you come back. So there's a little bit where you scan your card and then you come in. So they're doing some maintenance. They do maintenance in every port. And then you show your cards, etc. And you go back in. We're going onto the forward one because our rooms are forward. So we may as well walk down. But look at Iona. Isn't she beautiful? Oh, we can wide angle. There we go. It's beautiful. Look at those big windows. That's where the grand atrium is. So So we got American grill foods. We're up in the Quays. People are struggling to get tables, and I think it's just because everybody's come back in from port and it's chaos. But the queue was very fast moving, so they are churning out food pretty quickly. We've got the Californian burger with fries. Laura's got the same as well, and dips. Very busy in here though. So we just had something to eat in the Quays. It was absolutely heaving in there, but I think everybody had the same idea. So, and actually we got tables straight away, so that wasn't a problem, but it was very, very busy in there. And the burger was okay, you know, burger. Nice for something quick. And it is now nearly 3 o'clock. I am going to go to the room and I'm going to just sort some stuff out, but I just wanted to show you. The sun has finally come out. I've got my shorts on because the ship is like an absolute furnace. Getting very warm. You can see the ship. People are on their balconies and stuff. All the white houses. So earlier we went up one of these and we went all the way around the back, and then we went all the way around the back of the town basically as well. All the city, the gallery, and the Stavanger concert house. Oh, so like the concert venue. That's cool. And the hot tubs. There are showers and things as well for the hot tubs. This is the bit I could see from the balcony this morning, and there's this little tunnel bit that the buses and things come through. Pretty cool. And you can see now, I'm too short, can't see over any of this. It's to protect you from the wind. You can see there's like shipping containers and stuff over there. This bit down here you can see this is like the crew area, so the crew have a pool and stuff and some hot tubs, which is great. Good on P&A for looking after the crew and giving them some leisure facilities away from, you know, we can't get access into that, which is probably for the best. Back in the room, I'm just going to show you some of the things I bought today and just let you know how much they were in krona, so you can figure out how much they would be. So we just went to a little supermarket in the centre of Stavanger and picked up some bits, but this is what I got. An Oreo smackful chocolate bar, fruit and nut chocolate bar, an almond chocolate bar, these chocolate cone things. There was a man in the supermarket and he was super helpful and he recommended these, and then a Super Mix original as well. So these are for Eli. He loves chocolate. I got myself some almond chocolates, rock and roll, and I got a watermelon squash. Now I know it's squash because it's got on here about the ratio. We use Google Translate, the little app, and you just hover over stuff and it tells you what it is. So that was super helpful. The shopping, that came to 338.50 on the krona. There was also another chocolate bar which we bought as well. I bought a little pot of jam in this fancy shop. It's a mango and passion fruit and sea buckthorn jam. Nice little keepsake. Well, not a keepsake, I'll obviously eat it, but the jar was 149 krona. I couldn't not go to Starbucks, as you saw. So I got the Norway Starbucks mug from the You Are Here collection. They did have Stavanger ones as well, but seeing as I'm not going to be able to go to the other ports and get Starbucks there, I thought we'd just get the Norway one. And I also had a drink. So you can see my mango dragon fruit drink was 74 krona. My mug was 259 krona. So that's what we bought. Nice little haul. Stavanger is probably the only place that we're gonna get to go to shops as well. Other than like knick-knack tourist shops, there were actual proper shops. There was like H&M, Fjällräven, as you saw, loads of proper shops like cookware shops. There was like a shopping mall and things like that. So proper shops, not tourist shops. You know what I mean by that. That's the only day we're really going to get to go into the proper things. I don't think we're going to see supermarkets in any other place. So Laura bought some squash. She bought raspberry squash, and I bought the watermelon one, and we both said, well, let's hope that it's not so amazing that we want more, because we probably won't get any. Come back on a cruise just to get squash. I've had a good day so far, and it's now 4:15. I'm just chilling out in the room, backing up some photos, etc., and waiting for them to do the sail away, which is 4:30 is all aboard, so I think it'll be about 5 o'clock that they'll do sail away. I'll just do a little video of that as well. And then we're off to the Epicurean for dinner tonight. That's the fanciest restaurant on board. Fancy. Gone up, we've gone Beach House, Chef's Table, Epicurean, and then we've got Sindhu on Friday as well, which is the Indian fancy restaurant. We've done a mix, but after tonight we're going to be going to the included restaurants, none of the upcharge ones, which means it gives us a bit of freedom as well to eat when we want as opposed to a fixed time. I think at that point we'll be a bit more fluid about what we do and when we do it, especially getting back from trips and things like that. So just looking back at because I paid on my credit card in the shops. All the shops, by the way, accepted contactless. No issue at all. Oh, I forgot to say, everybody was incredibly helpful. How many people do you know, if you were in Tesco's looking at chocolate, would stop and give you advice on the best chocolate? You probably wouldn't happen, but everybody here was so friendly, and not fake friendly, like, you know, you can kind of see through that sometimes. Super friendly, super helpful. There was that. But anyway, so I just looked at my credit card bill to see how much the things actually were, just to give you a rough idea. The jam was £11.09. I mean, it's expensive. It's not too expensive though. Starbucks I spent £24.80. The shopping, so the chocolate and the squash, £25.20. Norway and countries this far north aren't going to be the cheapest in the world, because they have to ship things in, etc, etc. It's more expensive to live here. If you look on the vlog, you'll see some of the prices for the things like everyday groceries as well, and it definitely was more expensive to buy stuff. Heading off to Olden overnight. As you can tell, the wind's picking up. The sun's out, which is lovely, and there's no rain like this morning's when we came in. It's really beautiful. Going to go into the Epicurean, all done up, and we're off to have the fanciest meal we have. Let's go on in. So this is the Epicurean menu. It's a very fancy leather menu. This is the wine list. Red wine. Bread course, virgin pina colada, unsalted butter, Marmite butter, rye bread, something and something. I didn't catch what she said. She spoke very fast. This is my scallops and scallop tartar starter. Looks amazing. And look, you went with the ham, didn't you?
Yeah, ham and cheese.
Olives and bread. We were just saying we just had the Marmite butter on the bread. And it's really cool. It's really nice. Both Laura and I have ordered non-alcoholic drinks, and bless them, they've got to now go and get them from somewhere else because they only have one. Only we could do that. I went for the filet. All sides. And yours is nice as well.
Yeah, gone for a steak.
Nice. And a little mango sorbet. Pre-dessert. I went for the lemon meringue with raspberry sorbet and raspberries. And Laura, you went for the Jaffa cake.
Jaffa cake. Tart.
It does look like a fried egg, you're right. It's not.
A bit ketchup on the side.
So we're taking a big bite out of your Jaffa cake.
Yeah, right.
It's a half moon. Finished an Epicurean. We'll do a review of that when we're out of the theatre. We have to rush down to the theatre because, you know, we like to book things that are like almost on top of each other. The headliners, and it's digital tonight. Looks interesting. I'll show you what the theatre looks like. So it looks really cool. If it's as good as Festival that we had the other day, it's going to be a really good show. We went to the Epicurean and it's advertised as a 3-course menu. It's really not a 3-course menu. You get a pre-starter, a starter, a main, a dessert, a main, a pre-dessert, a dessert, chocolates, and then obviously tea and coffee and things like that. It's a lot more than just a 3-course meal, but I have to say it was really, 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 really good quality. It was lovely. It wasn't really like pretentious, over the top restaurant either. When we got there it was 6:30 and I think we were one of the first to be seated, but by the time, within like 10-15 minutes, the whole restaurant was full. It was lovely. I find it really interesting that the tables of 2 all get to sit like along the windows as well, so you get a good view of the sea and stuff like that. And we were going past a wind farm. I say a wind farm, there are only two wind turbines, and then went past a little island that had a turbine on it as well. That made it quite cool that you could just sit and watch the ocean go by as well, sea go by as well. That was really nice. The food was really, really good quality. Now, I had the fillet steak as a main, and I had the fillet steak the other day in the Beach House restaurant as well. I've got to say, I think they were both very, very good. The Epicurean one was slightly better, but only because I think you weren't cooking it yourself on a hot stone and then overcooking it as well as you do. It was really nice, and it was a big chunky piece of steak. It wasn't like a small 5-ounce steak. I'd say it was at least a good 8-ounce fillet steak. It doesn't tell you on the menu, I don't think, how big the steak was, but exceptional, really, really good quality. And because me and Laura didn't drink alcohol either, they went out of their way to go and get non-alcoholic drinks for us, which was fantastic, other than water. Laura also wanted a hot chocolate and at the end rather than a cup of tea. Bless them, they went out of their way and got that as well. Although I didn't think they quite knew what to do with it, so they poured it from a teapot, which was quite funny. But yeah, they went out of their way to get what we wanted, which was fantastic. Great service. I must say, all of the staff on board have had, you know, a bit of smile on their face, and they've all been, you know, fantastic and very nice. I'm sure behind the scenes they have their grumbles. You know, everybody who works in a customer facing role has their grumbles behind the scenes, and that's absolutely fine. But they are, you know, really, really lovely people. The Epicurean was a surcharge that you paid before, and I think it was like £29.70 or something like that. So let's say 30 quid per head. Now I think if you had had that type of food somewhere else, you wouldn't have had that quality. That probably would have been a £60-70 a head at least restaurant on land if it wasn't on a cruise with a surcharge. Well worth it. If you've got a special occasion or anything like that, or you just want to splash out and be a bit fancy, then go for it. I think it was well worth doing. Then after that we went to watch Digital in the Headliners Theatre. Now we like to book things back to back, which means we rush from one to the other. The Headliners Theatre was great as well. I've got a little clip of that. The show, I don't think the storyline of the digital show is as strong as the storyline for Festival, for example. I do think there were some really, really cool bits in it. Without giving too much away, there was a bit in the dark, which I thought was fantastic. Really, really good and looked like so much fun to do. I still think it was well worth going to watch just for those bits and just forgive the storyline. Just take it as like a collection of songs, etc. instead. And I think you'll really enjoy it rather than focusing on the story. Now it is nearly 9:30. We've got a long day tomorrow because we've got the Lone Lake and Glacier boat trip and the Lone Skylift tomorrow. So Lone Lake and Glacier trip is a new trip, I think. I've only seen a handful of reviews for it. I think they introduced it at the end of the season last year. We're going to do that first thing tomorrow morning, and then they've got the Skylift straight after as like an add-on to it. It's going to be a full day tomorrow. I am going to get an earlier night. It looks quite grey outside. There was a chance of seeing the Northern Lights tonight, but I think with the grey cloud, I don't think that's going to happen. And the sun's not going to set until nearly midnight. I don't think I can stay up that late. I think I might go to bed and then maybe wake up and have a look and then probably go straight back to sleep. Tired. I think I'm just going to have a rest rather than overdo it and be exhausted for tomorrow. That is the plan. Now, today was a great day. Had loads of fun. Did loads of little bits and pieces. Had a more of a chilled onshore day, which was great. In case you missed it, I'm Amy. I do Disney holiday vlogs and travel vlogs now. This is a 7-night Norwegian Fjords cruise on P&O, Iona. I'm here with a friend. Florida vlogs are family vlog. I will link the playlist for that down below. If you want to follow along, like, subscribe, all the good things. You can see my adventures. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye!